Hi.
Hi.
You stole my shirt.
I did.
It's time to leave for set. Open road. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 5 of Pagliacci shooting. Yes, we are up to day 5 already of this shoot. It's a long one, folks. Got 2 more shooting days left after today. So we've got a 6 and we've got a 7, but we're doing pretty good. Pretty good. Excited because I'm kind of excited. Alright, so let's get into business, shall we? First off, I just gassed up the car. As you can see, it is full or slightly over full or something like that. But yeah, so that's at least good and clean and fine and dandy for the moment. But we've got to get down to University Crossings because it looks like we have a pretty clear ride over to the Vine Street Expressway. According to that. According to that billboard over there. It should only take us a few minutes to get our asses down there, which is a good thing. So today's set. I'm going down to University Crossings. Call is at 9:30 a.m. Breakfast is at 10. Or no, breakfast is at 9. Breakfast is at 9. Calls at 9:30. Which is why I'm going there. So this way I don't have to pay for ridiculous amounts of parking. Good plan, right? Good plan. So yeah, that's the plan for the moment, is that we're going to go down there. I'm going to pick some people up in this car. I'm going to take this car down to our set location, which is somewhere in the not so nice parts of town. It's basically the border between North Philadelphia and Kensington, otherwise known as where the L runs. So yeah, for those of you longer viewers, I don't think I actually vlogged down there the last time I was down there, but I went down there for one of my interviews. I got off at like Berks and got back on at York Dauphin. So that's what happened. So that's about where we are, except we're on the other side of the L this time. We're west and I went east. So it's been a while since I've been down there. But yeah, that's the mission for the day. It's the we have an apartment scene because this is the we have an apartment for the apartment scene because that's the main goal today. Let's go see what happens. What's happening on set, Tanya?
I'm attempting not to die, and we're about to shoot hopefully soon. Sean's supposed to be up in a minute.
Yeah, and we are. We're ready to roll. At least we are. Yeah, they're over there. If you can see Liz's boom pole in the edge of the frame there.
I don't think you can see it in the current frame because it's pretty tight on them.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like trying to point out because we're using a boom buddy, and we've never actually used one, so I wanted to point it out for the vlog.
Oh, nice. Am I just sleeping in your vlog? Oh no, day.
And just like that set is over, I am on my way home, as is clearly blatantly obvious by the fact that, well, actually maybe not completely obvious. I mean, in my car is blatantly obvious. But yeah, I am heading home. That might not be blatantly obvious. You might be like, oh, you're still, well, I mean, you did see me at set, so I've obviously left set. Albeit very briefly, I was indeed filming at set, though I didn't film that much on set. But let's go home, shall we? I mean, I guess I can talk for a little while now that the cop's back there. I just didn't want to film with a cop right there. I want to get, I don't know, even though it's completely legal to film the cops and everything that they do, I just, I don't know, don't like it. Whatever. Anyway, let's head home, shall we? It's been a day. It's already 6:33 p.m. as you can tell, and it's completely dark outside, which just tends to happen a little bit, you know, after the sun goes down. That's kind of what happens. That's just kind of what happens. So kind of a busy day on set today. My biggest concern this morning was that we were far away enough from the L. The space we were in was very noisy, like echo, and you know, you could hear the upstairs neighbors wise, but whatever. It's done. We got probably decent enough sound, except for during the takes that people were walking upstairs or whatever. We're done. I am tired. I am exhausted. I just really want to get home and kind of lie down for a little while because it's been a long day. I've obviously been up for, well, nearly 12 hours now. Seeing as it's now 6:34. Yeah, it was just kind of a really, really long day. And now I'm just kind of back to kind of partially where we started before. Because I literally just got on over there trying to get everybody back to U-Cross. But yeah, so there wasn't a lot of footage from set today, but that's just simply because I was kind of busy and didn't really have time to go grab the vlog camera or the space. It was a fairly crowded set. Because Liz and I were both in a hallway ready to do our work. So it was kind of nice to get the boom buddy to actually be able to do some of the booming for Liz, and Liz was really just kind of responsible for its positioning, which is nice when you have still scenes like that, just so that she doesn't have to exert her already broken self, at least her already broken finger, to try to get like really, really good sound. Just kind of gotta put it there on a C-stand, which we have one of 051 if I ever need to reference it back for anything, just because it's kind of important information to have. I need to try to get in front of this stupid tractor trailer before he cuts me off, so I can't go to Girard again, because that's where we came from in the first place. Alright, that's better. That is certainly better. Now, here's hoping we have somewhat smooth sailing from here on, because I've been suffering through a lot of traffic, and Google Maps insisted on making me go the really, really annoying way to get on 676, and I'm not sure why it insisted, even after I was in Center City, that would be faster, but, well, here we are. I turned it off after a while, because of course I had to haul people around, and I even had to stop, like, Evo, and, Evo's kind of annoying because I can't get back after Evo, because if you go past Evo, you have to go into Center City. There's no way around it. So, whatever. Anyway, here I am now. That stupid mirror is still screwed up. Damn you. She changed my mirror, and I still have not been able to get it back to the exact perfect position that I had it in before, where I left it for like months without touching it. Whatever. I'll figure it out eventually. Anyway. I'm gonna head home. I don't really know what I'm going to do when I get home other than relax for a little while, because it's been just a long day, but well, we'll at least do that. Hi. What's up, sleepy one?
I'm sleepy.
Are you now? So it's almost bedtime then, right? So I got home a little while ago, as you're well aware. It is 11:46 at night now, which explains why you're so tired and somewhat of why you're so cuddly. Right? You don't care to admit it? I mean, you might very well fall asleep on me by the time the segment's over. Right? But anyway, I got home, like, what, 7:15 or so? Something along those lines. Do you even remember?
Something like that.
Something
like that.
Yeah. But that was it. And then I surprised my parents, because apparently I wasn't supposed to get home this early. Well, because the scheduled wrap was 7:30, even though it took forever to get out today. Which, I mean, whatever, right? But yeah, so I've got home, and I worked for a while. I finished the 3 Game Boys that I was refurbishing, which I will show off tomorrow, because I don't feel like it, and we'll get there in a little bit. So a while back, as you probably recall, I built those 4 camera rigs out of PVC, and it's been kind of on the agenda for a while to both tape the rest of them up, and also to put PVC cement on them. And PVC cement smells awful, to say the very least. So while you were trying to tape the rigs, I was trying to glue the rigs together with the PVC cement inside with the window closed for a while. My room still smells like that shit. And you got very dizzy very quickly because of it. And now you're very tired. So the rigs are kind of taped. They're all glued together, because I figured, we're here, we might as well get them out of thing. But we actually had to clear out for a little while, because the upstairs smells like garbage. And also, my hand is kind of in that state where if you've ever been working with
bonding materials, you will know what I'm talking about. Where let me shallow focus here. Is that shallow? Yeah. Yeah. You see all that? See how it's all like coming apart? You're not sure if it's glue or like your skin. Yeah, that's where I am. Basically all over my hand. Somebody's all smiley. But yeah, so I'm kind of in that state. But then after that, we were downstairs for a little while trying to let air out. And I sat down. And then you sat on me. And then Copper saw us. And he ran over. And came and sat on you. While you were sitting on me. And didn't care. He was just like, there's two people here. They can both provide attention to me. Even though he laid directly on your arms.
Yep, and then he looked at me and wanted me to pet him.
There's a fly on the ceiling titty. And it's making a lot of noise. If you can hear it. It's right the fuck there. It's been here for several hours. And it won't go the fuck away. Which was part of the problem as well, because it plays a role into the story as well. Because we tried to leave the door open while we were downstairs in hopes that the fucker would leave. It didn't leave. It stayed here, but you know what came in? All the fucking smell, which is why the window is open. But if I didn't mention it today, in terms of true Philadelphia weather, we started at 28 degrees this morning. It went all the way up to 66 today, and it's going to settle down to 55 tonight, which is actually pretty decent.
Yeah.
And we could probably leave the window open if we wanted to.
Yeah. Especially because we have this fucking blanket on the bed that's really fucking warm for how thin it is.
Mm-hmm.
Or appears to be.
Yeah. But that's just kind of the state of my life right now. Like, I gassed this out of my own bedroom. You know, usual shit. You know. Now we're here. Now we're stuck here. I mean, why is this on? Yeah, okay. Now that's off. But yeah, so I have the fan and the window open in the other room as well. It's not supposed to rain, thankfully. So we're good if I want to just leave this here. You yawned right after I yawned. Yawning is contagious.
Like you didn't know that?
Mm-hmm. But on to, well, tomorrow, I guess, because it's very quickly nearing tomorrow. Tomorrow's the 19th of February. You look kind of like a cat curled up on there. I can't even lie. But yeah, tomorrow is the 19th of February. It is the 6th day of Pagliacci. The next to last day, thankfully, finally. We're almost done with this. Almost there, folks. Tomorrow is apparently going to be a longer day because we are called at 9:30 a.m. with breakfast at 9. So same kind of general start as today, I think. Same location too. We're at the same apartment. A lot of our gear is still there, except for I have all the sound stuff in the back of my car because, you know, let's make smart decisions, right? You're only half paying attention to what I'm telling because you're all ready to fall asleep and I can see it. But yeah, so I have all the sound stuff with me except for our card, which obviously DIT has. They can dump, and you know everything we left in Ucross. But for the most part, I don't think the setup is going to change at all. But I'm not sure why. But our wrap is not until 8:30 p.m. tomorrow. And that's a pretty long day, because we got a half an hour commute each way. Whatever. We'll figure it out. Tomorrow's obviously Sunday, so, you know, it's kind of whatever. But it'll also be news because, well, you.
Hmm.
Because of what you're not doing tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm not leaving.
Yeah. She's going to, I mean, kind of Wednesday was our test run for this past Wednesday. This past Wednesday, where she went to get on the train from because it's work, because you still have to watch Wednesday's vlog. But we're actually going to try it now, where at least with the weekends, so that you can leave right to your job from the weekends and save yourself some effort. I've tried to do.
It's also super convenient because I have critique on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Which means I have to draw a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, so you don't get interrupted in your workflow tomorrow. Because it's not like you get anything done in the mornings, whether you're commuting from here or down there.
Mm-hmm. So,
no interruptions for you tomorrow, which is okay, because I don't get home until after you would be on the train anyway. Because chances are, unless we wrap early again, and I really don't want to be in the ghetto past dark. Not exactly happy with that. It's not a good neighborhood. I don't want to be there longer than I have to be, which is about any more than 30 seconds.
Oh, that's totally understandable. But I just think it's so funny.
Just don't want to be there after dark. And like, we made it out just before dark today, but I really, especially if we're packing up gear, would really rather not be in that neighborhood past 5:30 at night when the sun turns off.
When the sun turns off, okay. Like the sun is just a total giant light bulb, and you can just go flick a switch and turn off the sun. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's not like it's actually a huge star that is a huge type O star that runs off of nuclear fission.
No, you can turn it on and off. Just like you can turn on and off the ceiling light or the ceiling titty over there that attracts that fly that's still sitting on it.
You can totally turn on and off the sun. You can totally do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Regardless, after somebody turns the sun off, I don't want to be in the ghetto. That's just what I'm saying right now. What?
You can totally turn the sun off.
I mean, I'm not wrong.
Yeah, when it runs out of fuel.
Okay.
When the giant ball of plasma runs out of fuel and everything dies.
Don't question my logic.
Okay.
I'm a videographer. I can control the sun. See, there's a little sun I can...
Doubt thou the stars are fire, doubt thou the sun doth move.
See, I'm at least going to make it look like I'm kind of turning off the lights in the shot. See? We're all dark now. Ah! I turned the sun back on. Now we can be in the ghetto again. Anyway. Yeah, tomorrow's film day. 6. The film stuff. Bye. What? I have the best vlogging ever, don't you even deny it.